pay cut. Sort of the first of the big boys to agree to do that, but they're taking this pay cut. We sort of discussed it before and said that how it's kind of breaks down is if they get into the Champions League, no pay cut, then they'll get all that money back. If they get into the Europa League, they get back they only have to pay 7.5%. But if they make none of those, it's 12.5% pay cut, and all the players have agreed to it and the manager. So that will be happening. So looks like at Arsenal, everybody's sort of doing their bit. And come to think of it, the quotes are about the execs. So the quotes are about the exec. The quotes, I'm sure, were about the execs saying that they're going to take a pay cut. Actually, they're taking a pay cut for a whole year. So
you know what, whilst we're on that topic, Robbie, I just want to say that because I mentioned this to you as well during your fundraiser. I think it's brilliant that the execs did it first, because I spoke about how the culture has to be set from the top and filtered down. And I said on that day, just a couple of days ago, that now it's for the players to follow suit. And just like dominoes, it's happened. The execs did it, they set the tone, and now the players are followed. And I'm really proud. I really am very proud. Look, we all want to win trophies, and that gives us a lot of pride and bragging rights. But to me, so does this, because there's no other Premiership team, as far as I know, that has gone as far as Arsenal have. So we're the trailblazers. We're the ones that have led this. There are some clubs that have taken wage deferrals, but that's not giving up a penny. That's just a deferral. Arsenal have taken a pay cut. And look, cynics will say it's like a contingent deferral, because it's contingent on qualification in the Europa League or the Champions League. So it could not be a deferral at all. But the fact of the matter is, no other player has put themselves at risk of earning less, and the Arsenal team have. And I'm immensely proud of them. So for me, massive credit should go out to them.
Theo Samuels is saying here it is on Arsenal.com. So maybe it is on there.
About Stan Kroenke.
Theo, is it about Stan? If he would respond back, Theo, is it about Stan Kroenke, or is it just about the execs? But he's saying it's on Arsenal. I don't know. I don't remember.
Because the thing is, and
as you say that, I don't remember seeing it on there.
Yeah, but the distinction I make is that Stan Kroenke is not an exec. Josh Kroenke is, Stan Kroenke isn't. And the ask from Stan Kroenke as the owner is not take a pay cut, because he gets a nominal salary anyway. The ask on him is to support the club with his own money in this stuff.
Yeah. Well, that's the rumor. What he was. He's going to put some of his own money into the club to help to support it through these unprecedented times, and that's a good thing. And like you said, it is something that I'm like you. I'm a bit proud of that, because we are like the first sort of club to do that, and we are kind of leading the way in that. However, is it because our owners are so or a bit on the tight side that they're pushing? You could argue that as well. But I mean, it is. At least they haven't done what we saw Tottenham and Liverpool do, which is try and go and do furloughs and things, and then have to do very embarrassing backtracking on that.
Exactly, yeah. But as I'm saying, it's the hardest time to do it is when you're the first club, because otherwise you can kind of say, all right, let's just see how this falls in the wider football world, and if the pressure gets too much, then we'll do it. But the players they've acted with like sincerity here. I love that. I'm just so proud of that. We always talk about the values, the class, the traditions of our club, but this is the sort of thing, when people talk about that, they say that they find it hard to point to specific examples of what they mean. This is that sort of thing. Okay, so I mean, for me, this is in all honesty, what we should do. Basically, the Premier League is trying to say, look, you're the first club, we're going to double your points tally. Sorry, Liverpool, but Arsenal are now top of the league. That's the only fair way to go.
If only it worked like that.
The coronavirus has not just affected the world of football, but has affected everybody. But you know what? We can defeat it. If you're displaying any of the symptoms, always make sure that you self-isolate. I know it's a terrible time, but we will defeat the coronavirus. We will be back.